Hello, welcome to this 30-minute session. My name is Petra, and I'm really glad you are here today. We are going to work through the whole body, focusing on building strength, stretching out, and just letting go of any tension. I will guide you through each movement, so just follow along and remember to listen to what your body needs. If you need to take a break, just go for it. This is your time to move, breathe, and feel good. All right, let's get started. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders down from the ears, sitting nice and tall, hands on the knees, and take a few mindful and slow and deep breaths here. Allow your busy mind to slow down by paying close attention to your breath. Whenever you are ready, take your time. You can blink your eyes open. And let's begin with butterfly legs, the soles of the feet together. Drop your knees out. For a deeper stretch, you can pull your heels closer towards your sit bones. So sitting nice and tall, feel free to add any soft and gentle movements here. You can wiggle your knees up and down like a butterfly wings. And start to pulling your elbows towards your body. So a nice long spine. And using your hands to pull your body towards your feet to intensify the stretch. And once you're ready, you can go ahead, release, moving your feet further away from your body. Finding eagle arms, so wrapping your right arm underneath the left. Start squeezing your arms together. As you breathe in, lift your elbows. And as you exhale, round through the spine. And again, breathing in, lift your elbows, lift your chin. Exhale, pull your elbows as you round through the spine. And let's repeat at your own pace, like a seated cat and cow. Return back to center. Now we will add on twist side to side. You can start moving at your own pace, twisting to one side and the other. So let's just repeat a few more times. Let's do one more side to side and return back to center. Now go ahead, open your arms out to the side. Spread your fingers wide and squeeze your hands into your fists. And you can repeat. Now let's take an inhale, and as you exhale, pull your elbows towards your side body. And again, extend your arms, breathing in. As you exhale, pulling your elbows in, squeezing the shoulder blades. And again, you can go ahead. Let's repeat. Let's do one more. Release your arms back down. Take one more cycle of breath here. And then again, opening your arms, we will do eagle on the left arm underneath the right, seated cat and cow. Breathing in, little arch in your lumbar spine, look up. Breathing out, around through the spine and pulling your elbows towards your belly. You can drop your head. And again, you can go ahead, let's repeat about 3 more times. Flow with your breath, keep squeezing your arms together to stretch through the shoulders. Returning to center, preparing for our twist. So twisting to the right and left. And again, twist to the right and left. Repeat, moving at your own pace. Keep grounding through both sit bones evenly. Let's twist one more time, side to side. Return back to center. Release your eagle arms. Extend your arms up towards the sky, turning your palms up. Let's take an inhale here. And as you exhale, round through the spine and push your palms away. Release your head. And again, inhale to lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, push your palms away, rounding your back. Let's return to center, arms up, and then making a fist. As you breathe in, circle one way. And as you breathe out, switch direction, circle opposite way. You can shake out your wrists, bring your hands back on the knees, bring your knees together, and make your way into tabletop position. Preparing for our hip circles. So once you are ready, start circling those hips, about 3 big circles one way. And go opposite direction. So push to side towards your heels, to the other side and forward. Let's do 2 more big circles here. Nice. Back to center. Walk your hands slightly out in front of the shoulders and start rocking your hips forward and back a couple times. Breathing in forward, breathing out back like in a child's pose. Let's repeat 3 more times. And if you are ready to rest in your child's pose, so extending your arms out long, forehead on the mat, maybe pray your hands overhead, bringing your elbows towards your head, and just try to relax through your upper back and shoulders, releasing your armpits towards the floor. And just breathing into any tension in your upper back, relax your belly. And go ahead, re-extend those arms back out in front of you. And then bring yourself back into tabletop position, walking your hands back underneath the shoulders. Breathing in, finding our cow, lift your sit bones, open through the chest and shoulders. And as you breathe out, start rounding through the spine, chin to chest. And again, breathing in, opening the front line of the body, exhaling, rounding to stretch through the back body. Inhaling cow, exhaling cow. Bringing your spine back to neutral. Now go ahead and sit back on your heels. We will do a few more stretches for our shoulders. So let me turn my back towards you so you can see what I'm doing. We will start circling our arms behind your back, Gomukhasana arms. So you can again choose your pace. And don't worry if there is a space between your fingertips, it's totally okay. Just focusing on stretching through the shoulders, moving slowly with a control. Let's repeat a few more times. Nice. Now let's add on planting your palms on your lower back with your palms facing away for seated cat and cow. As you breathe in, push your elbows towards each other, open through the chest. And as you exhale, round through the spine and push your elbows forward. And again, inhale into your back bend. As you exhale, round through the spine. Make sure moving your elbows so to stretch through the shoulders. Beautiful. Bring your fingertips down by your sides, shake your arms. And you can start swinging your arms. Just shake your arms here for a moment. If you are ready, meet me in a downward facing dog. So we will pause you for a moment so you can observe your body, bring awareness back to your breath, and start really gently. You can start pedal it out, bending one knee at a time. Focusing on gently stretching through the hamstrings, your calves, the back of the knees. And once you're ready, walk those fingertips towards your feet, standing at the back of your yoga mat for ragdoll pose. Relax your head down, your shoulders, your arms. Feel free to fold your forearms and add a little sway side to side. Decompressing through the spine, allow your torso to feel heavy. And once you're ready, roll your spine up to standing. Take a moment to check your feet parallel and hip width apart. Place your hands onto your hips and start rocking on your feet, lifting your heels and your toes. Lift your heels high and lift your toes. Once you are ready, let's do one more, and this time lift your heels as high as you can and circle your arms up towards the sky. Finding your balance here, one more breath. And slowly release. Bring your heels back down, circle your arms down. Now ground through the sole of your left foot, lift your right knee up, and clasp your hands around your knee or your shin. Feel free to add circles through your right ankle, one way, then the other, pulling that knee in. Adding quadricep stretch, so you can grab your right foot with one hand or both hands, pulling your heel towards your glutes. Keep your knees together. Release, shake your right leg out, and let's switch legs. Lift your left knee up, holding your left knee, so you can start pulling that knee towards your chest, and couple circles with your left ankle, one way, then the other. Let's release. Bring your heel behind for quadricep stretch. Gently squeeze that heel towards your glutes. Let's release. Shake it out. Now let's step your feet as wide as your yoga mat, toes out, heels in, yogic squat. Breathing in. As you exhale, squat down. And again, rise up, squat down. 3 more. Squatting down, coming back up and down. Let's do one more. And this time we will pause here. So maybe prayer hands using your elbows to push into your knees to open up through your hips. Adding arm variation. So right fingertips on the ground, left arm into our twist. Maybe if you like to take a bind. Return back to center, prayer hands. Take one more cycle of breath here. And switching sides, opening your arms into gentle twist. Maybe wrapping your arm around your lower back into your bind. And return back to center, prayer hands. Now, option to stay here or start dropping your right knee down, internally rotating through your right hip, and then switching sides. Left knee turning in, drop it down, and lift it back up. And again, right knee. Move slowly with the control, no rush here. Left knee in. Lift it back open. Nice. Returning back to center, start walking your hands out in front of you and come back into downward facing dog. Take a second to really lengthen through the spine, so grounding through the knuckles of the fingers. With your breath in, go ahead, lift your right leg up, three-legged down dog. And now let's bend your right knee, extend your right leg, and again, bending your knee and extending, straightening the leg. Let's do one more. Bend your knee, straighten the leg. And this time as you bend your knee, we will pause here, opening through the right hip. Re-extend your right leg and step your right foot into lunge. Rising up into our high lunge. Extend your arms up towards the sky. Let's take a breath in, and as you exhale, lean your torso forward, hover your chest, airplane arms. Rise back up as you breathe in. And as you exhale, let's bring your hands to your hips, shift the weight into your right foot, and slowly adjust your back foot into warrior one. So spin your left heel down, square and level those hips forward. Feel free to adjust your feet. And then finding eagle arms for our humble warrior, or feel free to hold your opposite shoulder. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, release into your forward fold, bringing your right shoulder inside of your right knee. Let's drop your head down, keep your eagle arms. And then squeeze your belly, dig into your front foot to rise back up. Arms up. And as you exhale, let's bring your hands back onto your hips. Lean forward so you can step your left foot to meet your right. Finding our chair pose with our feet hip width apart. Prayer hands here or arms reaching forward. You can choose. Now go ahead and slowly shift the weight towards the balls of the feet. Find your airplane arms and start lifting your heels into our drinking bird. So balancing on our toes, keep lifting your heels up. Nice. Drop your heels back down, return back into chair and rise up to standing. Circle your arms down, bring your hands at your heart and feel free to shake your arms and your legs. Nice. Let's extend your arms up, breathing in. And as you exhale, forward fold. Lift into flat back, halfway up. As you exhale, step one leg at a time back into plank. With your exhalation, slowly lower down onto your belly. Palms underneath the shoulders, hug those elbows towards the side body, and slowly start lifting your chest forward and up into our cobra. Keeping your neck nice and long, in line with the spine, and slowly release. Pushing into your hands so you can return back into downward facing dog. Walk it out here for a moment. One knee bend, then the other. Start lifting your leg up and again bend your left knee and straighten your left leg. And again bend, pull your heel in and extend. Bend, extend. Now this time we will hold our scorpion. So opening through your left hip on this side, pulling your heel in. And once you're ready, let's release into low lunge. Preparing for our high lunge on this side. So take a moment to square and level your hips forward. Reach through your fingertips up towards the sky. Breathing in. As you breathe out, squeeze the belly, engage through your core. Hover your chest, airplane arms. Recircle your arms back, rise up, high lunge. Nice deep breath in. And with your breath out, bring your hands to your hips. Shift the weight into your front foot so you can adjust your right foot. Warrior one. Now take a moment to adjust your stand, maybe widening your stand. Eagle arms, left arm underneath the right. Preparing for humble warrior. Inhaling here. As you exhale, forward fold. And just relax your head. Bring your torso inside of your left leg. Keep squeezing your arms together, so keeping your arms active. And rise up strongly, so push through your left heel, squeeze your belly, and rise back up. Unwind your arms, breathing in. Circle your arms up. And as you exhale, slowly release. Bring your hands to your hips. Shift the weight into your left foot. Squeeze the belly so you can bring your right foot to meet your left. This time chair pose with your feet together. So start squeezing your knees, your thighs together. Tuck your tailbone slightly under. Finding your prayer hands. Lengthen through the spine. And with your breath out, twist your torso to the right. Prayer twist. Try to keep your knees in line. Return back to center. And again, nice long spine first. Shift your weight forward and then twist to the left. Stacking your elbows and the wrists. Keep your core engaged. Return back to center and rise back up. Circle your arms, reach up. And as you exhale, Samasthiti. Let's take a one or two breaths here. Nice. Let's prepare for our next flow. Breathing in, circle your arms up. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Find your flat back. And as you exhale, let's step your left foot back into our lunge. Start opening warrior two. Stacking your front knee right above your ankle. Actively reach both directions. Inhale here. As you exhale, extended side angle. Reverse, find your peaceful warrior. Right arm up and over. And as you exhale, let's do half moon pose. So really slowly bring your left hand onto your hip, right fingertips on the ground as you can start lifting your left leg. Try to open through your left hip, your shoulder, turning your torso to the side. So focusing on the balance here, maybe if you'd like to add on your quad stretch, if you can grab your foot, start pulling your heel towards your glute. So looking down towards the ground, try to relax through your face. And then slowly, mindfully with the control, bend your right knee so you can drop your left foot back, coming back into warrior two. Let's take an inhale, star pose. So turn to center. And as you exhale, wide-legged forward fold prasarita. Option to crawl those fingertips behind so you can drop your head down and try to reach through your fingertips back. Feel free to bend your knees if this feels too intense. Now let's bring your hands back underneath the shoulders and with a flat back, squeeze the belly, hands to your hips, and then dig into your heels to rise slowly back up. Adjust your feet, coming back warrior two. Inhaling here, and as you exhale, cartwheel your hands. You can step your right foot back into plank position. Breathing in, and as you exhale, slowly lower down onto your belly. Preparing again for our cobra. So loop those shoulder blades down to gather your back. Slightly tuck your chin under. Let's take one more breath here. And you can release. Coming back, downward facing dog. And try to relax your head. You can lift your heels up and down. Nice. Let's take an inhale here. Bend your knees, look between your hands, and as you exhale, step your feet forward. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. As you exhale, forward fold. Rise up as you breathe in, circle your arms up. And as you exhale, hands at your heart. Let's flow again. Inhale to circle your arms up. As you exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Let's step your right foot back. Pivot on your back foot. Start opening your arms. Warrior two. Stack your shoulders right over your hips. Make sure you're spreading the weight evenly through both feet. Breathing in. And as you exhale, reach through your fingertips forward. Take your arms 6 and 12. Extended side angle. Keep opening through your right hip, your shoulder. Reverse. Find your peaceful warrior on this side. Left arm up and over. And then again, let's release back into warrior two, preparing for half moon pose. So please take your time, planting your fingertips about 2 feet in front of your standing foot. And you can start lifting your right leg. If you fall out of the pose, it's totally okay. Just come back. Don't give up. This is challenging pose. So make sure not locking your left knee. So slight bend in your left knee. If you feel balanced enough, maybe reaching for your foot to pull your heel towards your glute for quadricep stretch. Stay focused on the breath. Doesn't matter how long you can hold the pose. We are practicing. Re-extend your right leg and then really slowly again bend into your left knee so you can slowly drop your right foot back down. Warrior two. Preparing for our vinyasa. Breathing in. As you breathe out, go ahead, cartwheel your hands. Push into your hands so you can step your left foot back. Plank position. Now let's shift your weight forward into your toes, lower halfway down. Chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. If you to add on, look over your right shoulder. Slowly turn through center and look over your left shoulder. Bring your head back to center and coming into downward facing dog. Now let's lift your right leg up, breathing in. And as you exhale, bring your right knee towards your wrist for pigeon pose. Come up onto your fingertips first to lengthen the spine. Take a moment to level your hips. And once you're ready, you can lower yourself either on your elbows or maybe releasing your forehead, on your hands, or any shape with your arms. And we will pause here for about 5 breaths. Bring awareness into your hips and just try to relax through your right hip, your lower back, soften through the belly. Nice. If you are ready to slowly start moving out, re-extending your right leg, and maybe you can shake it out. Let's switch legs. So lift your left leg up and bend your left knee and just coming into pigeon pose on this side. Extending your right leg long behind. Lift your head, your shoulders first, nice long spine. And then slowly start bringing yourself down into our forward fold. So again, any shape that feels most comfortable for your hips. Notice how if this side feels more easier or more challenging for you. And just a couple of nice and deep breaths here to soften and relax through our left hip. Slowly start moving out of your pigeon pose. Push into your hands. Lift your left leg back up. Feel free to shake it out. And bring your left foot back down, downward facing dog. Let's take a nice big breath in. And slow and full breath out. Great work, everyone. One more cycle of breath. Beautiful. Now go ahead, carefully drop your knees down. Sit back on the heels just for a moment, neutralizing your hips. And then standing on your knees for our camel pose variation. Tucking your toes under. And go ahead and start circling your right arm up and overhead. Maybe left hand can reach for your heel and come into back bend, half camel. Circle your left arm up and over, right hand reaches for your heel. And again, move slowly. So circling right arm up and over. Lift and open through the chest. Return back to center and left arm up and over. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Untuck your toes. Sit back on the heels. Let's take one more breath here. Nice. Let's end our session in a full child's pose balasana. So keeping your knees, thighs together. Inhale. And as you exhale, just release your forehead towards your yoga mat. Allow your arms to relax by your sides and just enjoy this soothing, calming, relaxing pose for a moment. Perhaps noticing how you feel after the practice, any shifts in your mind, in your body. And if you are ready to slowly start moving out, roll your spine all the way back up to a seat. Now bringing your hands at your heart, moment of gratitude for yourself for finding time for the practice. Thank you so much everyone for sharing your time with me. I hope you enjoyed the practice. See you next time. Namaste.